Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the food attendant from the foodattendant.com, and I'm here with my friend Angie, turbo enthusiast. How long have you been doing turbo cake?
About a little over 4 years.
Awesome. So this is your first year going to camp, right?
Yes, it is.
Are you excited to see Shalene?
I'm so excited to see Shalene.
Everyone's so excited always to see Shalene. I'm excited, and this will actually be my 4th year going to camp. And actually, Angie's the one who gave me the idea that because I specialize with food packing interests online on my blog, thefoodattendant.com, that I should expand it and offer it to people who are going to camp and maybe don't have that much experience packing food, packing in general, knowing what to pack, because I happen to be a flight attendant, kind of knows second nature, and so why not share it with you? So we wanted to show you a couple things that will be really beneficial while you're at camp, coming through security, and then to keep your blood sugars up so that you aren't like famished. Because the thing about camp is that you get so busy, the itinerary is completely packed throughout the day, so you end up really like, oh my gosh, 5 hours later I haven't eaten anything because I've been hustling back and forth and changing my clothes and taking a shower, or pretending like I took a shower and spraying myself something that smells good, and then you're completely starving. And we know that our intentions are actually to be very healthy. So the first thing that I wanted to recommend to you was to bring a water bottle. And the thing about the water bottle case is most people who get on airplanes are like, oh, I can't bring a water bottle because it's liquid and it's too much. And it's like, well, I totally understand, except if you bring it empty, they will let you take it through. That one wasn't totally empty, but so I definitely recommend that. I recommend that for the flying portion of your trip as well, because you will be dehydrated from flying. And so when you get to the airport and once you're through security, of course that morning drink lots of water, but when you get through security, immediately go to a water fountain and fill it up with water, or wherever they have a fountain for soda, and fill it up and bring it on the plane with you. So that's the first thing. And also at camp, every year so far they have, at least that I've been, offered us a little backpack that we can carry around. I decorated mine. This one is from 2010. This is my favorite one. It's actually had a lot of life in it. But since they give us one of these, and hopefully they will again this year, it's perfect for packing your water bottle and any other snacks that you might have. So Angie, wasn't there something that you found on my blog that you thought was a really, really good idea for snacks?
Well, there was a lot of things. The mashups I really liked. That was a good idea.
These mashups, I actually talked about these on my blog before. They're by Revolution Foods, and I found them at Walgreens. Is that where you saw them too?
Yes.
Walgreens. I haven't been able to find them anywhere else, but they are just 3.17 ounces each, and they're organic pureed fruit and veggie smoothies, and they're really small, but that makes them extremely portable and very durable, so you don't have to worry about them popping or breaking open and getting gross stuff all over your items in your bag. But they're awesome because if you happen to get those hunger pangs and all of a sudden you're starving and you're like, oh my gosh, I need food, if I suck one of these down, then all of a sudden I feel that fiber and the nutrients from the fruit and veggies completely, like, they cure that stabbing hunger pain. So that's something for like emergency purposes and also for in between on the go. I mean, when you're walking down the hallway, when you're in the elevator, you can suck these down and they're awesome. So that one, and they taste really good, huh?
Yes, they do.
They're really yummy. Just don't worry about all the people who are going to think it's little kid food. It's not little kid food. Just as far as basics go, any sort of protein or energy bar that you like that's your preference. I really like the Kashi Go Lean Crunches. What's one of your favorites that you buy?
Well, I haven't found a real good one yet, but I love those like Fiber One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the fiber ones are really
bad?
good. No, they're so good.
Okay.
The
They're good
fiber
tasting.
ones, the ones with the peanut butter in them, are my favorite.
Me too.
But the only thing is I'm really careful because if I like it too much, then I'll make a meal out of these bars.
Right.
But those are one of them. So those are kind of like some of the basics. You can always bring fruit and You can bring things like the little grape tomatoes. These are the mini heirloom tomatoes. And why it's beneficial to bring these is because they don't actually need to stay cold. You can just leave them out, but you do want to eat them pretty quick since they are perishables. And those are just sort of the basics for being able to carry stuff with you. And of course I'll go more into that later, but I called the Hilton Anaheim Hotel, the place that we're supposed to be having camp this year, which they have some pretty gorgeous pictures. Have you gone on the website at all?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure it said there was 4 whirlpool spas, so I can see myself there already. But I called them just to see what the situation was on having microwaves and refrigerators, and in the standard rooms they don't offer those things. But they did say that they do a one-time charge for your entire stay, regardless of how long it is, of $29.25. I don't know, they threw in that extra little quarter there, but I'm sure after taxes it's a little bit more. But it's basically it's about $30 to have either a microwave or refrigerator for the entire duration of your stay. Which is fantastic, especially if you're splitting a room. Based on my experience of packing food and bringing stuff with me, the most important thing that you want is that refrigerator, so that you can have any sort of liquids like dairy, some yogurt with you. I'm a big fan of like the Greek yogurt because it has tons of protein in it and it's really easy and it's amazing. And then if you happen to want to cook anything, there is something that I found recently. It is a portable skillet. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in an infomercial right now. But I'm just sharing the information. But it's from Kitchen Selectives and it's really light. In fact, you don't necessarily have to bring this with you, and that makes it that much lighter. And I actually am going to be packing this with me as I fly around, just so you know, so it can be done. But this handle locks in here and you can plug it into the wall and you can cook right on there. And I would say for me, I'm mostly I take pieces of chicken and I wrap it in foil after it's already cooked, and then just having a hot plate to place it on to heat it up is how I usually will eat that, with some rice and veggies or whatever. But with this you could even cook things from their raw form. You said something about eggs, right?
Oh yeah. Also, I use this almost every day. I should have brought it. It's a little egg skillet, so it makes the round, like, I could make healthy with egg whites, put egg whites in it and some spray, and I make really healthy egg sandwich for breakfast. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
But that could do the same. That could do more too. Like,
it's a little bit bigger, and
right.
it's kind of like, it's got the sides on it, so you can really make some magic with this. Things like that from here. I think for people who like eggs, this is like the most brilliant thing in the world. I mean, you could just be eating your scrambled eggs or whatever egg lovers do. I don't know.
so where do you get that?
I got it from a website, and it's I think it's called bealsflorida.com, but I'm going to go ahead and post that one underneath the video because I can't pronounce it, obviously, so I'll just post it in text. Oh, actually what's awesome about that is you'd think it'd be like $30–40, but right now they're actually doing a sale for $11.99. And I actually paid $17 for it, and so I'm kind of like, oh, okay, it's $11.99 now. But that's what an amazing deal. Other than that, the refrigerator, the microwave, I did take a look at what they were going to offer us at the hotel, like what kind of amenities they have there in general. And in the previous years at Turbo Camp, we've done, Camp Do More, we have done like a buffet style breakfast, which is what they offer as a part of the price. But assuming that they're going to do that again, then there's other things that are probably interesting as far as lunch and dinner, so you have to plan for those things. And they have an on-site Starbucks. I had to make sure I wrote that down and mentioned it because I know people will jump for joy when they know that there's a Starbucks. They also have a food court at the Hilton Anaheim. And at the food court, they're open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And they have a Sparrow, a Baja Fresh Express, a place called Just Grillin' and Submarina. So in the future, I'm actually going to dive into that a little bit more and find out what are the best choices they have. And then the last thing that this hotel offers is a restaurant. It's called Mix Restaurant. And you know, I thought it was kind of generic. Like most of the restaurants that are in hotels, it's pretty basic. But when I took a look at their menu, actually, which they have online, so I definitely recommend checking it out, they actually had tons of like really healthy options, including organic and chicken eggs. And so I personally was just super excited about that. So I'm also going to look into that some more and find out what the best are calorie wise, and maybe as far as getting like the optimum nutrition that you're looking for. So all of those things you can find on the Hilton Anaheim's website, and then we'll be looking at the surrounding restaurants in the next video. And then we'll find out what the best in-hotel choices are and take a look at a few recipes that'll work perfect with the portable skillet. And we'll look at clothing, packing, how to pack optimally, and perfect luggage, and how to get through security and deal with all of that as minimally stressful as possible. So, and I'm excited again. And yeah, so we will see you there and see you on the next video.